What's up, guys? So, I am going to be giving my spoiler free thoughts on Joker. And this is the origin story of the most beloved comic book villain ever made. Well, this isn't the definitive origin. I mean, like the movie, the character has a couple different origins. And this is a fresh, brand new take of how the character becomes who we all know and love, or we love to hate, whichever side of the coin that you're on. But yeah, this is where we follow our lead character Arthur Fleck, and he's portrayed by Joaquin Phoenix. And he is struggling in Gotham City, living his day-to-day life, and he wants to be a comedian. And society is always against him. He just cannot win. I mean, the movie does a really good job of making me feel sympathy for him. As I'm getting to know him, and as that starts to shift over, I never once found myself, rooting for him to become the Joker. I wasn't like, yes, come on, just do it, just give in. Just show them who they're fucking with. Just, come on, just unleash your wrath upon the city. Just do it! I did not feel that at all. I was kind of like wanting him to step away from the abyss, like, don't do it, don't give in, don't do it. And, I like that the movie was not trying to make me root for him to become the character, where it's like when he does, give in, it's not like where I'm like, yes, finally. I'm not like, I don't find myself feeling that burst of energy or anything at all. I actually feel feel nervous and afraid for anyone who's bound to really be in his in his crosshairs, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, as opposed to Bruce Wayne, where we're cheering for him to become Batman, and totally different scenario. And I think what makes this movie so controversial is how more grounded in reality that it is. I mean, the Dark Knight trilogy was really grounded in reality, to where it was just Batman and no other heroes existed and all that stuff. But here, this is where there was no Batman at all. I mean, they kind of confirmed that, before this movie came out. So, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have a movie where it just centers around Joker, and you don't at least have Batman there to stop him and stuff like that, then you're gonna get yourself a pretty disturbing movie. So I think they did a really good job at that. I mean, if I didn't feel disturbed at all while watching this movie, then I would have felt like it failed. It would have failed the character Joker. You know what I mean? But yeah, at the same time, this is not the most violent movie I've ever seen. This is not the most violent movie I've ever experienced. While at the same time, it's not the least violent movie I've ever experienced either. I mean, I've seen way more violent movies, but this movie is indeed violent, and I think when the violent, with the violence that it presents, it is almost hard to watch because of how much more grounded it is in reality. How with movies where you want to just escape from what's going on in today's world and stuff. Here it kind of walks you into today's world in a way. And by the end of the movie, even before I saw this movie, I thought to myself, I'm going to be thinking to myself that this city needs Batman. And that's exactly what I thought to myself when I walked out of that theater. Damn, this city needs Batman badly. But in the directions that they were going with, they took a big, a huge risk, and it being a bomb in the box office and people not liking it. But it's getting a lot of praise, and it's living up to that praise. And there's even this buzz of Joaquin Phoenix getting an Oscar nomination. I'm like, if he doesn't get one, then I'm like, wow. I mean, he worked his ass off in this movie, and he did a fantastic job. I mean, everybody did in this movie. And yeah, I mean, I definitely accept the fact that it didn't feel like it was out of a comic book story. You know what I mean? It felt more grounded. I mean, like, still, I mean, those stories are really grounded when it's just focused on Batman's world, but take him away and then it's just a Joker. I mean, it's about to be chaotic, and there's going to be an epidemic, like an epidemic, yeah, definitely, and that's what we get in this movie. But yeah, I'd say give it a shot. If you already decide you want to see it, then go check it out. I mean, I can only speak for my own experience. Some people may say this is the most disturbing movie I've ever seen, and I can understand why. I can totally understand why, but it doesn't fall there for me. It is disturbing indeed, but I have seen way more violent movies in my life. So, but I will say it does fit well in that bucket. It really does. I mean, just with the tension alone and how more grounded in reality it is. And, I mean, yeah, I mean, I can see why people are calling this movie of the year, but I need to give this another watch to really decide if I would put it under that category. But still, after my first experience with that movie, I'm going to have to give it 4 chair spins out of 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 chair spins. So yeah, go check out the damn movie if you want to go see it. And yeah, be safe. I mean, there is a chance that it could, you know, like inspire, you know, like people who want to go out and just do some fucked up shit. And yeah, I mean, if you're watching this, don't do that. I mean, just enjoy the movie if you want to go see it. And if you don't want to see it, then let people enjoy the movie. You know, let them go see it and invest into it. And if there's any other thing that I got from walking out of the movie theater, is that this is what could happen when a victim of bullying, you know, like in general, this is what could happen when they decide that they've had enough. This is what could very well happen. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed my review for Joker, make sure you thumb up this video, and make sure you click subscribe if you're new to the channel, and make sure you click that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.